in my view, pays insufficient attention to psychology. And we've got to look at economies in Europe where psychology has turned negative.
Okay,
we look at Italy, we look at Spain, we look at Greece, and business confidence has collapsed.
Right. Joseph Stiglitz.
Well, in fact, there's a good reason why it collapsed. In fact, there's a widespread understanding of the basic economics. As I said, you can find instances where there were cutbacks in government spending and the economy didn't go into a tailspin when, and only when, the gap is picked up by, say, exports. Not going to happen now. So I think the business community is realistic. It understands what's going on. And there's not going to be any spontaneous burst of an animal spirits that's going to get you out of this.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. How much of a stimulus would the Chancellor of the Exchequer have to apply to the economy, and where exactly would he find it?
Well, one of the points that your discussion just before I came on emphasized is that what's going on right now in the UK and in many of the other countries in Europe is not only a fiscal austerity, but a contraction of the financial system, of the banking system. And it's these two together which are really disastrous. So one of the things the government ought to be doing is taking a more active measures to increase lending. And it has the position, the ability to do that because it's the owner of some of the financial institutions. That is to say, it has a very large share in the ownership. Now, both in the United States and in the UK and many other countries, governments, even when they were very active in providing money to the banking system, have been reluctant to exercise their role as owner.
Yeah, you know perfectly well they've been trying to do that for years.